first stop since Guildford is Hazelmere. There were originally large goods sidings by the station, however this is now the location of the station car park and an industrial estate. Hazelmere was once a wayside station in the countryside, but as the area built up, it is now a commuter station. All services stop here, apart from diverted trains that run from Woking to Southampton via Havant, if the Winchester line is closed for engineering work, and there are local services that terminate and start here to and from Waterloo. The earliest records found on Hazelmere date back to the year 1221, when it was actually spelt how we would pronounce the name. The name is thought to have come from the meaning of hazel trees by the mere, known as a lake, although the lake is no longer in existence. The area is surrounded by hills, and Gibbet Hill at the north was the location for many executions in past centuries. Near to the hill is Devil's Punch Bowl, and is known for many stories on how the devil created a bowl landscape, including a story of how he was annoyed at the amount of churches in Surrey and decided to dig a channel from the English Channel to the South Downs to flood the area. When the night time was about to end and dawn was about to break, he leapt into Surrey, creating at the Devil's Punch Bowl where he landed. Many other different stories are said for this, but, of course, there is no evidence of this actually happening. The area today is open land, owned and preserved by the National Trust. The heart of Hazelmere is a wide high street because of its use as a Victorian cattle market. Along the high street is the usual scene of shops, banks, cafes and restaurants. We now pass through Liphook station, located in the south of the large village. Like Godalming, Liphook was a major coaching stop for people travelling from London to Portsmouth and vice versa. Since the railway arrived, the coaching trade reduced as more people took the new, faster railway services to and from London. When the railway was built, the original plans were to avoid Liphook altogether. However, there was an amendment to the Liphook Deviation Act of Parliament, which meant the line ended up having to pass through the village. Just north of Liss there was once a branch line called the Longmoor Military Railway. It started off as an 18-inch gauge railway in 1903 from Borden to Longmoor Military Camp. In 1905 to 1907 it was relayed to the standard UK gauge. The idea of the line was to train soldiers on railway construction and operations. The link with the main line was made in 1933 and there were 3 other stations in Liss on this branch: Liss Holt, Liss Junction and Liss Forest. In 1942 a new line was created to form a loop on the branch so that engines could easily turn around. Because it was a training railway, the allow often changed. At one time it housed a machine that could lay 1,500 yards of track per day. When the role of the military was reducing, the Ministry of Defence decided to close the line altogether. The local residents of Liss tried to save the line, but it was closed down in 1969. Some stock and locomotives were stored in the yards for some time after, and the track was eventually taken out. Some of the locomotives that were used on the line still exist today, such as Hunslet 060 saddle tank, now based at the Keighley and Worth Valley Railway, and LMR 600, now based at the Severn Valley Railway. The only station left in the village is Liss, served by local services only. Petersfield, our next station along the line. The station once had 4 platforms and a coal yard situated by the station. The 4th platform was located to the north of the level crossing, which served services of the now closed Midhurst branch. It was built by the London and South Western Railway, or LSWR, and later the London, Brighton and South Coast Railway, known as LBSCR, built a line 6 years later to Midhurst on the West Coastway line. The Southern Railway then closed the LSWR station as it was unnecessary to have 2 stations in the town. The line later closed in 1955 and today Petersfield is nothing more than just a 2-platform station. Petersfield was located on the route where travellers passed through to Portsmouth, so like many other towns and villages, it became a coaching stop. There are still coaches that make stops in Petersfield, such as Gray's Coach Travel, but this is a much faster coach than the days of original horse-drawn coaches.